In 2011, Infiniti brought us the luxury QX80. Now, over the years, there's been some changes, but it still has a powerful V8 engine, some new technology, and they were the first for some of the safety features that you're seeing on the road today. We're going to take it for a drive. Let's take a closer look at the QX80 and some of the changes for 22 and some of the features that makes this vehicle stand out in the crowd. There are very few changes to the exterior of this vehicle, but some of the things that are important are the LED headlights, LED driving lights, and you'll see a lot of chrome and dark chrome as you work your way around the vehicle. 20-inch wheels are standard on the QX80. Our test vehicle rides on the optional 22-inch alloy wheels, and these are really nice in that black chrome. Some of the design elements, such as the details on the side of the vehicle, are not functional, but they really make this vehicle stand out in the crowd. This is a large, stand out in the crowd vehicle, but it does haul a lot of people, and there is a ton of luxury both outside and inside. The back of the QX80 is bold and bulbous as well. You've got this big bumper that sticks out here, but the QX80 is right there so you can see it, and the four-wheel drive or all-wheel drive systems that are standard on this vehicle because it is off-road capable. There's also a Class 3 hitch that is behind this cover, and that just keeps it looking nice and clean and a bit luxurious. The QX80 comes with an around view camera with movable object detection, which is really great in case a child or an animal runs behind the vehicle. The smart rear view mirror is standard, so when you pull the lever underneath the mirror, it becomes a camera, which is great if you have a lot of luggage or people in back and you can't see out the rear view mirror. This is a great solution. When it comes to seating, the QX80 can seat 7 or 8 people, depending upon which way you purchase it. With the captain's chair, it's 7. With the bench seat, it's 8. The passenger side also offers lumbar, but it's an 8-way power adjustment. There is heated 3-stage for both sides and cooled, as well as a heated steering wheel. The second row offers either a split bench seat with 60-40 split or captain's chairs, which are heated. Inside every QX80 features Napa leather appointed seats. Putting that second row seat down is as easy as lifting this lever and it flops right up. Third row can actually fit adults pretty comfortably. I'm 5'8" and mostly legs, and this seat is set pretty far back for a child safety seat, and I still have quite a bit of room and as well as headroom. Now you can put someone in the center. I prefer the outboard sides, and child safety seats would only be in the second row. In addition, there are 2 cup holders on each side, as well as adjustments if you wish to put the seat further back. You can do that and just take a break. Really nicely designed and thought up, as well as this window really is something different from a lot of third row. You can see clearly out here, and sometimes in the third row seating, it's the penalty box, but it isn't in this vehicle. The second row captain's chairs are really fabulous. Super comfortable, lots of support. They have beautiful leather, and of course they're heated, and that is fabulous. The second row seats are really comfortable. They have nice bolstering appointed with some beautiful leather, 2-stage heated seats. You have your own climate control here and access to that center console with a button from the back here. When you press the button behind the center console, you have access to the center console up front. It's good if you've got something there and somebody needs it. In addition, there is a large center console here when you get the captain's chairs, and 2 cup holders here, as well as storage in the doors. But my favorite part of this vehicle is the new rear seat entertainment. Now these screens are really nice, crystal clear, and they are tilt and adjustable. They also come with 2 wireless headsets. The Bose audio system in this vehicle is really nicely balanced. It is not an ultra premium, but it is a premium audio system. Infiniti is known for its safety features, and they are first to market in a lot of things, including that forward collision warning, lane change departure, and blind spot assist. Now you can adjust the distance between you and the vehicle in front of you, and all that can be done right here on your steering wheel. Or, if you wish, you can go into the center stack and it's there as well. But all the safety features can be adjusted, and they've done a great job. Infiniti offers standard advanced driving safety features, including automatic emergency braking, blind spot intervention, predictive forward collision warning, backup collision intervention, forward emergency braking with pedestrian detection, lane departure prevention, vehicle dynamic control, and traction control systems. Now that is now become part of technology. So the center screen does have some adjustments, and you don't have to leave this in front of you. However, I will show you that they have real gauges here, and that's important. And because if something goes wrong with the technology, you'll always have those actual gauges to get you the information that you need. On the steering wheel, you've got your audio controls on the left and your cruise control and adjustments here on the right. The left stalk offers all the lighting, and the right has the front and rear wiper blades. On the left side of the steering wheel, you have your heated seats. This is part of your safety systems with the audio sound, whether you want that on or off, and of course the hatch. And additional things such as putting those seats down so you don't have to get out to do it. 2 memory seat settings. Everything has soft touch, whether it be the handles, the door panels. They've really thought about it from a luxury standpoint. And this is a burled wood, and it's really pretty. It has a gray tone to it. All soft touch, all stitching, really nicely done, and very modern, I have to say. Well done from that perspective. This is the new 12.3-inch screen. It has wireless Apple CarPlay and wired Android Auto. A lot more of the luxury brands have put that all in as wireless. It's just another cost to the car company, which hopefully won't increase your cost too much. You've got all of your manual controls here, which I do appreciate. Gloss black, which does pick up fingerprints, but looks fabulous. And then you've got your climate control, which includes heated and air-cooled seats, and climate control for the rear as well. Below this panel is wireless charging for your phone, as well as an outlet for radar detector or whatever you need to charge. Further down, you've got 2 USBs, a USB-C and a USB, and then it tells you whether it's charging. For the all-wheel drive applications, this is your 4Auto for high, snow, and tow modes right there. Just press the button and it does it for you. Infiniti does offer a standard shifter, which a lot of people do appreciate, as well as 2 cup holders right here and easy to use. This is your multimedia interface, which includes your home button, gives you the information you need, and of course your map, voice, audio, your cameras, which the quality is not that of the competition, but you can see that a backup camera and a round view camera is very helpful in a vehicle this size. And by the way, Infiniti invented the around view camera. Underneath the center console, you have even more storage. There's plenty of storage in this vehicle, and they've thought about who's using it and how they're using it, and this is all soft materials as well. In the second row, you have optional captain's chairs and a center console, and then to the third row. Under the hood of all QX80s is a 5.6-liter 32-valve V8 engine with 400 horsepower and 413 pound-feet of torque, backed by a 7-speed automatic transmission with adaptive shift control and manual shift mode for downshifting when needed on this big SUV. Fuel economy, 15 miles to the gallon combined. 0 to 60, 6.9 seconds. There is no sport mode, but there is a big V8 engine. It runs on premium unleaded and gets about 15 miles to the gallon combined. That's pretty good. This is a big vehicle with a huge towing capacity, pretty much top of the class at 8,500 pounds. And it comes with a 7-pin and the 4-pin connection that's behind that cover in the back. And I think this is one of the reasons that this vehicle sells, is because it has really excellent towing capacity and top luxury. The QX50 offers optional all-wheel drive. It's about $3,100, but this intelligent all-wheel drive system really is impressive. And by the way, the turning radius on this vehicle is about 41.3 feet. So if you're looking to get into a parking spot, it shouldn't be that difficult. But this is a large car, and you will need to use those cameras to make sure that you're not hitting anything. For those of you that are a bit more techie, both front and rear are double wishbone suspension, and there is a body sensory system, because when you have a vehicle this big with this long of a wheelbase, which is the distance between the 2 axles, sometimes there's a lot of body roll. And in this case, they've solved that problem. One thing that's really important with a big vehicle, with a big V8 that's this size, brakes are really important, and the brakes on this vehicle are excellent. Really important on a large vehicle, and something that people don't think about. They think about all the other goodies, but performance, getting going, especially on an on-ramp, as well as brakes, are really important. There is no paddle shifters on this vehicle because honestly, you're not going to use it. But there is rev matching, so when you're accelerating, it's a nice smooth transition. So this engine is really powerful and great for towing. it's just not the most fuel efficient. Over the potholes, this QX80 does a great job absorbing some of these undulations in the road or poorly maintained New York State roadways. I know you're going to comment about that, so go ahead and make your statements down below. Here we go. Good passing power, and I think that's really important when you have something you need to get around, avoid an accident, or drive around a slow driver. This has the performance you need, but so does the competition, because you're talking about the Lincoln Navigator, the Cadillac Escalade, the BMW X7. All of those are in that price point, including the Lexus 570. We reviewed all of them on our channel, but I'll tell you, this vehicle does offer a lot for the price point, but you really need to drive everything and find out what meets your budget as well as your family's needs and wants. When it comes to cargo space, behind the third row seats is 16 cubic feet of storage. Underneath this cargo cover is just a little bit of storage for some emergency items. Put down that second row seats and you're at 50 cubic feet. Then when you fold the second row seats flat, you're at 96 cubic feet of storage, and that's quite a bit. When it comes to pricing, this vehicle starts at $70,600. When you go to the top line, the Sensory Edition, it's around $83,000. Add in that $3,100 for the all-wheel drive, and you're at our vehicle, which is at $87,000. Now, it's important to note there's a lot of competition in this arena. You've got the Grand Wagoneer, the Lincoln Navigator, which we truly love. We've reviewed all of these cars, as well as the Cadillac Escalade. You've got a Lexus line, as well as some other brands. Now, it's really important that you test drive these vehicles and decide what meets your budget, but in addition, check with your insurance agent to find out what the rates are, because one's definitely going to be more expensive than another. The QX80 has some pros and cons, starting with its high towing capacity, excellent brakes, and its quiet cabin. On the con side, although that center screen is new and larger, on the negative side, the QX80 has a kind of dated interface, although the screen is larger, which is great, and the Android Auto has to be plugged in order for it to work. Fuel economy is a bit less than that of its competition. And in order for it to compete with some of the German brands, it's going to have to step up its luxury, although inside this vehicle is really, really nice and much nicer than the Armada and some of the other competitors. So it's really important that you find what meets your needs best. We have reviewed all the competitors in this category. You can check that out on our channel as well as our website. All that information is down below, including our podcast, Total Car Score. If you have any additional questions, because I can't answer everything here in this video, put it in the comments down below. I will get you an answer. If you own one of these QX80s, you're a huge Infiniti fan, we want to know. And if you bought something else, what did you buy? We want to open that conversation. And if you got value from this video, make sure to like and subscribe for more videos like this one. And we do appreciate your support on our Patreon page. And we'll look forward to seeing you next time.